Watch this story throughout the day. WikiLeaks calling it the biggest story to date over secret CIA documents. Those documents focus on CIA hacking tools and techniques, including ways to turn on your smartphone, your smart TV, and other devices connected to the internet in your home. Still, the question remains over how these documents have been obtained. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge live in Washington on this and more. And Catherine, good morning. What have you learned?
Well, Bill, this morning we are getting reaction from the tech companies, and while not directly confirming nor denying the authenticity of the leaked records, Apple said in a statement, quote, "While our initial analysis indicates that many of the issues leaked today were already patched in the latest operating system, we will continue work to rapidly address any identified vulnerabilities." These documents suggest that CIA has expanded its operations in the cyber world, going on the offensive and working directly with the National Security Agency, or NSA, to exploit weaknesses in phones, televisions, and other automated services to eavesdrop and collect information. And the documents also show significantly that the CIA cyber branch has the ability to mask its operations, making these breaches look like the work of Iran, Russia, or even China. And this, for some context, is a standard tool for virtually every intelligence agency in the world.
Wow, that's intriguing. Kellyanne Conway 30 minutes ago dismissed answering this question. She referred to the CIA, suggesting they're going to have something later today. At some point, we'll get it then. Is this as bad as the NSA leaker Edward Snowden, Catherine?
Well, a lot of people have been making comparisons to Snowden, but I would emphasize that there are some significant differences here. You know, the Snowden documents released information about ongoing operations. So far in what we've seen from the CIA records, it does not seem to provide a window into ongoing operations, though it does reveal new information about some of their tactics. And it doesn't imply, at least at this point, that the tools were used against American citizens, though that potential does exist. That said, the head of the House Intelligence Committee weighed in on this release late yesterday.
Look, this is early on in the investigation. But these appear to be very, very serious. We don't know who is responsible for this, for what's happened in the latest WikiLeaks round. So let's just leave it at that and let them come out and brief you at the proper time.
You flagged this on your show earlier, but we are also monitoring this event in Boston with the FBI director who is speaking on cybersecurity this morning, and we'll certainly let you know if he addresses these CIA leaked documents. I'd want to emphasize, though, in these cases, it's always important to look at who benefits from the leaks. And in this case, the exposure of methods and tactics is very helpful to Russia. And it's also worth noting that the intelligence community concluded that Russian agents also used WikiLeaks to dump those emails and interfere with the U.S. election. So I think it's important for people at home to start looking at those data points. Who benefits, in this case Russia, and the method of dumping the documents also was similar to what Russia used in the election hacks.
Good context. Thank you, Catherine.